Hi, I'm Scott with Marc's Mobility. Today I'm going to show you how to change the batteries in the Pride Mobility Zero Turn 10 scooter, so stay tuned. The first step to changing the batteries in the Zero Turn 10, first of all I'm going to turn the power off, but next what I'm going to do is take the seat off because the batteries are underneath the seat in this compartment right here. So I'm going to fold the seat down if you have a captain's seat. That'll give me more leverage when I lift up, and then we just lift straight up. Don't lift backwards, just lift straight up. There's no handles you have to pull, just straight up. Then set this to the side. And that gives us access to our battery compartment. So here's our battery compartment here. This is just a plastic shroud that lifts off. There we go. So I went in kind of from the back, and there's little plastic pieces that hold it in. So here's the batteries in the ZT10. From the factory, they ship with 40 amp batteries. You got two of them. Whenever you are replacing batteries, do replace both because they're both probably bad. You don't want to put one new one in and keep the old one. You'll still have the same problem you were having. So it ships with 40 amp batteries. When you purchase batteries from us, we actually do 50 amp batteries. They're the same size battery, but you'll get more range on your unit. Or add a couple extra miles to it. So when you do order batteries from us, you'll get 50 amp batteries. So to take these out, there is a strap. I'm going to undo the strap, then just kind of pull this out of the way. I don't want to take it completely off because we will need it for when we put the new units in. And we have our battery cables here. I'll just lift them out. They are numbered. You got number 4 and you got number 5, and there is a labeled 4 and 5 slot for both of these as well. So once those are done, we can just lift them up, and then we'll take the cables off. So here's our battery. We're going to take this cable off and put it on our new battery. So I'm going to remove these terminal covers, get them out of my way. You can see we have two flag posts here with a bolt going through them. These are 10mm bolts. Now, most batteries should be coming with 10mm bolts, but some battery brands, if you don't order from us, might be 7/16, so the sizing might vary. They might even be recessed post, but from the factory, this is what we got. So I'm going to take my two 10mm wrenches and just take these bolts off. You should be able to loosen it and then hand thread it off. There we go. So the bolts from the factory, you got, as I drop it, you got a bolt and a washer on one side, and then on the other side you have another washer, a lock washer, and then your actual nut. I'll take this side off as well. There we go. So our cable is off, and then now we're going to put our new battery in. So to put our new battery in, I'm using the same battery because this is a brand new unit, but we have our positive and negative terminals, and then these batteries are color coded. If they're not color coded, you'll have like a plus and a minus symbol. So black goes to minus, red goes to plus. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bolt, put a washer on it, and then push it through the flag posts. Like I said, you might have recessed posts that would be going down. You just screw them in, but from the factory we've got these flag posts. Then I put the cable on, followed by a washer, one of these lock washers, which will help keep the cable from moving while you're using your unit, and then just a nut. So I'll just kind of hand thread it on there. I'll do the other side. So terminal, regular washer, lock washer, and then the nut. Then we'll grab our two wrenches and then tighten them up. There we go. Make sure they're good and tight, so when you pull up on the cable, they're not going to move around anywhere. We put our terminal covers back on, then we drop our new batteries back into the unit. So make sure you do both batteries with the cables. I only showed you one, but we're going to do the same thing to the other one. I like to run the cables going across the battery like this, not sticking out that way. So I have 2 of these. I like the terminals facing the outside so that the plugs go right here easily. Then I'm going to take this strap, move it out of the way, so that when I drop the batteries in, it's not going to get caught underneath them. I'll drop my first battery in. Again, still moving the strap out of the way because we are going to use that later. There we go. Then I will plug these in. There's one labeled 4, goes into the 4. There's little arrows in there too. And this one goes into the 5. And then make sure these are facing the correct direction. They will not go. You've got the white side going to the white, and then black going to black down there. Once those are in, from the factory, they also sometimes come with these like Velcro. You can try to make that work. Doesn't always work. But I'll stick that back on. And I'll run our strap over again. Kind of pull it through. And then just connect these again. And you can tighten it up. So our batteries are back in. We'll put our cover back on. I like to make sure the front is lined up first, and then these sides. Then you just kind of push it down once you make sure these are lined up, and it just kind of sits in there like that. Now that the batteries are back in the compartment, we're going to put the seat back on. I recommend 2 people to do this instead of 1. It's a little bit easier. The seat's not the lightest thing, but if you do it by yourself, I usually reach behind. One hand up front, one hand behind, and then you can kind of tilt it to where you can see that post. Then kind of look in from the side and it'll drop right down. It should lock once it's facing forward. Bring our seat back up, and then we'll check our power. I have power, the batteries installed are good, and then we are good to go. This has been how to change the batteries in the Pride Zero Turn 10 scooter. If you like this video, you like this product, you want to order one of these, or you just have any other questions, feel free to give us a call, and thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.